Thank you for tuning in to Red Swan channel. I'm Swanaba.
I'm Rachel.
And today we are reporting on Black Desert's latest news on their annual ball, which will be held on the 19th of June 2021. This year's ball, also known as Heidel Ball, will take place online, sadly due to the pandemic. However, there will be extended invitations all across Black Desert platform, where all the adventurers can get together.
Some adventurers have come to us with some suggestions on improvements that could be made on the game, in particular Black Desert Mobile. So getting into it now, just in, we have an improvement suggestion from one of the adventurers from BDM. The adventurer, whose name is Tornado, has suggested that there should be an inclusion of the Shakatu accessory shop, which is actually available already for quite some time in the Korean server. The availability of the Shakatu accessory shop in global server will actually enable all of us to stand a higher chance at getting the accessories that we need. This will help not just the experienced players, but as well as the new and returning players who are having a little bit of trouble at the moment trying to secure some mystical accessories, because the only available avenues of getting mystical accessories right now are through Genoveva shop, which appears randomly, and also the other avenue is through guild rushes, which are not an option for players who are guildless, not in a guild, or players who only just return and have not enough silver, or if they're not in a guild to be able to stand a chance at getting that. So that's a suggestion.
A message from Diden92 stating, since Node Manager has been removed, more free-to-play content should be added. It wasn't too long ago since Black Desert Mobile removed Node Manager, and it's been indeed a cry for help for many free-to-play players. Another message from Maris Stella, a semi-whale adventurer, stating, the arena has a bug issue which glitches the character at the start of the match. That aside, matching with an opponent would take a lifetime. This issue has been brought up by many adventurers, and we hope Black Desert will improve at their end.
So the next input which we have is actually from a source closest to us, which is one of us. So the source suggests that events which are given from PA should include rewards that are more substantial. This is because the rewards that we have through events that are existing right now, and also events that have lasted up until recently, have not exactly been the most plentiful. So taking into account a recent example, which is the DICE event, it used to be a lot easier to get DICE fragments from the desert, especially with hot time. But this time, even with the 100% hot time scroll, it was not easy to get DICE frags, not as much as it used to be. And the logic behind that is a little bit unclear, because the rewards that we get from DICE event is not some crazy reward. It's just like, I don't know, 300 lightstone fragments. So the nerf of the drop rate does not really balance out with the magnitude of the rewards that we get. So the suggestion is to kind of bring back the drop rate at least. So this is just one of the examples, and the other rewards also, the recent rewards, there was a final reward that has 5 times enhanced alchemy stone chests as a final reward, but that is not exactly the most plentiful reward, because the event lasted for a total of 50 times. You have to complete 50 times of the event to get the 5 times enhanced alchemy stone chest. Given that it's not even a guarantee that you will be able to enhance your alchemy stone successfully in the first place. So a suggestion for that event could be to increase the multiplier of the enhanced alchemy stone chest that we get at the final reward. So that is a couple of examples. Perhaps PE can look into this issue in the future and just consider buffing the rewards that adventurers will get as a result of the events.
Yeah, totally agree with that.
And now, very somber mood. So what we can do to lift this up is bring in some indications of what we like about the game.
The best part about Black Desert Mobile so far for me would be the merchantry. It's gotten a lot more fun, even though I've only started 2 days ago. Also, the one thing that I have enjoyed the most about Black Desert Mobile is the friends that I've met over the past 1 year plus, and despite our different time zones that we're in, because we're in different countries, we make time for each other and we often communicate with each other, and I think that's one of the best part about Black Desert Mobile, because everybody gets to get together.
I have to agree with that. Being able to just play a single game with people from across the globe every day, by the way, is just an amazing feat, and to be able to share memories across different cultures is just amazing to me. That's also one of the reasons why I like Black Desert Mobile and why my 2021 has been tolerable despite the pandemic. So another reason for me to really like the game, for me, the aspect that I love most about the game is actually the Ramones arena. So here's the reason why. I like Ramones because it is not just an arena where you go in as a one person and you win the game on your own. You actually go in as a team of 3, and it's not just, and you don't win just by brute force. Okay, maybe sometimes you can if you see it's extremely high.
Wales.
But most of it, I would say 80% of the game is actually strategy. So how you go about the game, when Lago spawns, when to take down ballista, and when to go after the enemy, because it's you really need to think about that, and you need to know when to counteract whatever circumstances that you're given. So I think Ramones is the most interesting to me because all those things I've said basically gives me a chance to beat Wales, and that's what I love most about the game. Yeah, as a free-to-play character.
I think it's also amazing that in Ramones you can get together with your friends and beat Wales together.
Yeah, just another thing to add to the amazing memories that we make as friends in the game.
Yes.
And so yes, we're definitely looking forward to this ball, and we're glad that PA has given us a chance to share some suggestions that we could give for the improvement of the game, and I hope this helps and this brings to light some issues that we all would like to share.
Once again, thank you for tuning in to Rach Swan channel. I am Swan Nova.
And I'm Rachel,
reporting live from Heidel server, American region, live in Malaysia.